It's hard to believe that it's been almost 22 years since the release of the original Mario Kart. It's even harder to believe that throughout that time, the series has not only managed to remain relevant, but has become one of Nintendo's most prized cash cows in their stable of franchises. In fact, Mario Kart 8 has caused Wii U sales in the UK to increase over 600%. Clearly, the game is destined to be a commercial success, and may even play a hand in righting the Wii U ship. But how is it, really? I mean, does it measure up to the high standards set by its predecessors? Yes. Yes, it does. For starters, the game is absolutely gorgeous. The amount of detail found in each level is nothing short of staggering, especially when you consider the fact that this is a racing game, which means that most of the players will never notice all of the little touches. Things like Shy Guys toiling away in the mines of Shy Guy Falls, or the different streetcars slowly making their way through the sunny streets of Toad Harbor, or the birds who are casually sitting on the road enjoying the sunshine until their peaceful day is interrupted by your cart careening toward them at dangerous speeds. This is part of what makes playing each level over and over again fun. I have played each course multiple times and I am still noticing new details. Complementing the beautiful visuals is an equally charming soundtrack. Personally, I'm loving the jazz influence Nintendo has been using in their Mario games. It just seems to complement the Mushroom Kingdom so well. As an aside, the music that accompanies Moo Moo Meadows is nothing short of incredible. I mean, seriously, it gets my dormant Celtic blood pumping every time I hear it. The controls are as good as you would expect them to be in a Mario Kart game. Each of the 3 different vehicle types has a definite feel to them, as do each of the different driver weight classes, which range from featherweights to super heavyweights. Add into the equation the myriad of different customization options, and you've got a game in which there are seemingly infinite possibilities when it comes to playstyle. Similarly, you can choose to use pretty much any controller released for the Wii or the Wii U. What is remarkable is that each option is viable. I truly feel like if I devoted enough time to it, I could become a pro at using any of the control schemes. With each new entry to the series, Nintendo tinkers with existing mechanics while adding completely new mechanics. Some of the changes stick, such as drafting, gaining a boost after drifting, or the gliding after a jump, while other changes are left by the wayside. R.I.P. Double Racing, we barely knew thee. The 2 major mechanics introduced in Mario Kart 7, that is, gliding and driving underwater, return in Mario Kart 8. I was actually pretty glad to see their return, as I feel they add a lot of variety to each course. I hope this means that these 2 mechanics are now a permanent fixture to Mario Kart. The most notable new mechanic introduced in Mario Kart 8 is the anti-gravity driving. When you drive over a particular blue strip, this new mode automatically activates. It's a neat idea, but to be honest, I was less than impressed with it. There are moments when being upside down or vertical affords awe-inspiring views, but for the most part, it's hard to even tell that you're upside down in the first place. The biggest saving grace for this new mechanic is the fact that it opens up a ton of alternate routes for each course, which in turn creates a reason to come back to each course in a quest to find the best route. The greatest new feature debuting in Mario Kart 8 is, without a doubt, Mario Kart TV. The game automatically records a video of every local race you play in, whether it's in single-player mode or multiplayer. After each race, you can watch a highlight reel, which you can then edit to focus on particular drivers and certain actions such as hits, drifting, and using items. While watching the reel, you can rewind and control the speed of the playback. I gotta say, there is nothing quite as satisfying as seeing the utter despair on your friend's driver's face as he or she is hit with a shell you launched. Often, when playing with friends, we would spend as much time watching the highlight reel as we did actually racing. What makes Mario Kart TV even cooler is the fact that the game saves your 12 most recent highlight reels, as well as 6 of your favorites. If you want to show off your skills to the world, you can post the video to Miiverse or to YouTube without having to exit the game. This is a cool feature, and it illustrates the fact that Nintendo is finally starting to grasp the concept of social gaming. Of course, it wouldn't be a new Mario Kart game without some new items. The new items are alright. they're nothing too groundbreaking. The Super Horn had the potential to really change the game, especially for racers who are in first place. When Nintendo showed off the fact that they had finally crafted a foil for the pesky spiny shell, Mario Kart fans the world over rejoice. Unfortunately, the Super Horn is a very rare item if you are in first or second place. I have been pummeled by the spiny shell just as many times as in previous entries in the series. Speaking of items, the designers made an interesting choice when it comes to how items are used. Previous entries allowed the player to hold an item in reserve. This meant you could be holding a green shell behind you to protect yourself while having another one in reserve. Not so in Mario Kart 8. You can only be holding one item at a time. At first this choice seems like a misstep, but honestly, once you get used to it, it's not so bad. One design choice that is bad no matter which way you look at it is the direction Nintendo went on battles. Gone are the arenas specifically designed for kart melee action. In their place, players are given 8 regular tracks to select from. The problem is the size of the tracks. It makes it so difficult to find other players, which leads to large spans of driving without any action. Most impressive about Mario Kart 8 is that it has become the first Nintendo console game with online play that does not seem overly complicated or just tacked on. You can join races with international players, regional players, or your friends. What's more, you can join races and even tournaments which feature customized rules, such as only allowing bananas or bikes. The online features do a good job at preventing the game from getting stale. My only wish is that there was a voice chat feature paired with the online offerings. A couple odd design choices aside, Mario Kart 8 is an awesome addition to an awesome franchise. The single-player options will get old fast, but thanks to robust online offerings, as well as an unparalleled local multiplayer experience, Mario Kart 8 promises to remain an entertaining game for months to come. If you have been on the fence about getting a Wii U, let me assure you that Mario Kart 8 is worth getting one for. It is the Wii U's first fully fledged killer app. Nobody else makes kart racing this fun. I give Mario Kart 8 a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my review of Mario Kart 8. If you liked it, hit that like button down there. Also, down in the description, you'll see a link for my Facebook page, as well as my Twitter page, and my blog. You should check those out. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. It's greatly appreciated. Also, I have a list of my top 10 favorite SNES songs right here. Or, if you want to see my top 6 favorite tracks from Mario Kart 64, go ahead and click the button right here. So... yeah. Do something. I'm getting sick of sitting here. I promise they're good videos. Okay, it's gotten awkward. Alright, bye-bye.